From Los Angeles, this is E! News Daily, and coming up, complete, comprehensive coverage of Monday night's Academy Awards. First, we'll go backstage with all the big winners. Then we'll take you to all the best parties, and we'll check out all those fabulous fashions.
Also, the latest on the Simpson trial, including some parting shots from Kato Kaelin, and the major announcement from Julia Roberts and Lyle. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Bianca Ferrar.
I'm Steve Kometka. This is E! News Daily. You give us half an hour, we'll give you the world of entertainment. Well, it's all over, including the shouting. Oscar night has come and gone. It was not a night of surprises. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences pretty much stuck to the script already written by critics, insiders, and the movie-going public.
In other words, when all was said and done, there was no slump for Gump. Forrest Gump won 6 Academy Awards in all, including Best Picture actor Tom Hanks, director Robert Zemeckis, screenplay adaptation, editing, and visual effects. Ed Wood, Tim Burton's loving tribute to bad movie making, won 2 Oscars for makeup, and Martin Landau as Best Supporting Actor. The Lion King captured 2 Oscars for its music by Elton John and Tim Rice, while Speed quickly won a pair of awards for Best Sound. Best Actress Jessica Lange was Blue Sky's only honor. Other single Oscar winners include Pulp Fiction for its original screenplay and Bullets Over Broadway for Diane Weist's supporting performance.
And the Oscar goes to Forrest Gump.
9 years and $300 million box office dollars ago, Forrest Gump started its journey.
I was born with big gums, sir.
Tonight somebody very special, sent me something to my house right beforehand, and it had one word on it, and he's a previous winner. And it was my friend, the guy who likes to wear the dark shades, Mr. Nicholson. He sent me something that's had one word on it, and I think it summed it up, and all it said was joy.
Gump's director, Bob Zemeckis, who also did Back to the Future and Romancing the Stone, was handed the Best Director statue from his mentor, Steven Spielberg.
Alex, your father just won the Academy Award. Robert Zemeckis for Forrest Gump.
I can't choose between my films. It's sort of like asking me who my favorite child is.
You only have one, Bob.
I only have one, but I can imagine, though, what it would be like to choose between my children if I had more. But I'm happy I got this for Forrest.
Well, you know, unlike the Miss America pageant, you get to keep your crown. The glow never goes away.
It would seem Tom Hanks could do just about any movie he wanted to right now. He's just joined a very exclusive group of actors who have won more than 1 Oscar. More on Hanks' win and on supporting actor winner Martin Landau from E's Amy Powell.
Tom Hanks has captured a very special place in Oscar history by winning back-to-back Best Actor Oscars. Spencer Tracy is the only other male actor to share that honor.
I feel as though I'm standing on magic legs in a special effects process shot that is too unbelievable to imagine and far too costly to make a reality.
Hanks won an Oscar for the film Philadelphia last year. This time it was his portrayal of a slow-witted Southern man in Forrest Gump that earned top honors.
Congratulations. How does it feel to be an All-American?
I got a day.
I believe he said he had to go pee.
Hanks believes he understands why audiences loved Forrest.
I think Forrest would say, so I went to the Academy Awards again, and they gave me an Academy Award again. I don't know. I think the world has taken to Forrest Gump not because they see an innocent man. I think that the aspect of innocence is not as important as to Forrest's lack of cynicism. I think they see in Forrest a man who does not lie.
The mission was finally possible for Best Supporting Actor winner Martin Landau. His striking portrayal of horror film actor Bela Lugosi in Ed Wood earned him a batch of critical awards and the coveted Oscar.
This is the most uncomfortable coffin I've ever been in.
Somewhere along the way, I felt like that pinch hitter on a team that I said, you know, and the manager kept walking past me and never putting me up to bat. I literally felt like, I said, just put it over the plate. I'm ready to hit that ball out of the park.
And in Ed Wood, Landau got that home run. In Los Angeles, I'm Amy Powell for E! News Daily.
And there were a pair of two-time winners in the female categories. Jessica Lange took home a Best Actress Oscar for Blue Sky, and Diane Wiest was the Best Supporting winner for her role in Bullets Over Broadway.
This was Lange's second Oscar, her first in the Best Actress category, and it was Wiest's second for Best Supporting Actress.
And the Oscar goes to Diane Wiest in Bullets Over Broadway.
For Diane Wiest, appearing with director Woody Allen seems to be the recipe for success. Wiest won her second Supporting Actress Oscar for a Woody Allen movie. Her first was for Hannah and Her Sisters. In Bullets Over Broadway, she plays an over-the-hill Broadway diva.
No, don't speak. Don't speak. Don't speak. No, silence.
Oh, gosh. Just let me put on my glasses because this is as surprising and marvelous as it was the first time. Although this time I need glasses.
Asked how the Oscar would change her life, she had this to say.
I think my kids will listen to me more because listen to Mom. It helps your self-esteem, your confidence. I really feel like I know how to do my work.
And the Oscar goes to Jessica Lange in Blue Sky.
Jessica Lange, who's been nominated 5 times in the Best Actress category, finally won. She took home the Oscar for her portrayal of a manic-depressive housewife in the film Blue Sky, a film that was shown for almost 4 years before its release.
No, you get your goddamn contaminated hands off me!
You know, I think all of about half a dozen people saw it until the nomination, you know, so I mean, it's great. It's great that the film actually ended up getting this kind of recognition.
For Lange, the ultimate recognition came from her kids.
Well, I'll tell you, tonight, I was so thrilled that I won because this is the first time in these 6 nominations that my children watching were old enough to really realize what this meant.
And in case you forgot, Jessica Lange took home her first Oscar as Best Supporting Actress in the 1982 film Tootsie, which happens to be my favorite movie.
And it was a good one. Same year she was nominated for Frances in the Best Actress category.
That's right.
When our coverage of Oscar night continues here on E! News Daily, we'll go partying with the stars.
And we'll take another look at those eye-popping Oscar fashions, who wore what, when we come back next. Hollywood's biggest night of glamour lived up to its reputation in full as the stars went from soiree to soiree when the Oscars were over.
Because it's also Hollywood's biggest party night, and the hot spots don't get any hotter than on Oscar night. Michelle Granados has a wrap-up.
The biggest post-Oscar bash of the evening was hands down the Governor's Ball, where 1,600 guests at $500 a plate munched on lobster, shrimp, and gourmet pizza prepared by well-known chef Wolfgang Puck.
What is the same is that it's an incredibly personal moment that plays itself, which is why I always cry at these damn things, which is why my little lip always starts going like that.
I'm so happy because my kids are watching. This is the first year they've been old enough to really understand what this is, and they were all so excited about it.
This is the Oscars. Okay.
Well, I'm not a big partier, but, you know, I'm hungry.
So we're rolling around, see what all this is about.
I saw Uma backstage, and I said, hey, Uma, Oprah.
The Four Seasons was the site for Oscar winner Elton John's bash, which dubbed as an AIDS fundraiser.
I'm a friend of Elton's. I definitely support his AIDS Foundation, and I'm very proud of him tonight and very excited.
When it actually got to my moment to go on, the nerves started to jangle a bit then. And through the song, when I was singing, I got more nervous. And then when the announcement was made, it was like jelly time with the legs.
Some celebs say the Vanity Fair party hosted by Steve Tisch and the magazine's editor-in-chief, Graydon Carter, at Morton's has become the hottest post-Oscar bash around.
This is the only way to go. Oh, sure, this is it. You start 3:30 this afternoon going downtown, sweating you're going to be late, right? Then if you're nominated, worrying about what you might say or if you have to say something. I mean, this is fun. No pressure. You can sit here, root for your friend.
Armani, Chanel, Vera Wang, some of the most talked about names at Monday's Academy Awards, didn't have to smile for the cameras.
But as Amy Powell and our pre-show host, Joan Rivers, discovered, these designers set the tone for entertainment's biggest night of the year.
From Jennifer Tilly to Sharon Stone, everyone was wearing designer fashions.
Tell me what you're wearing.
It's Vera Wang.
Vera Wang. And does it open up and have a dress underneath?
Yes, it does. Actually, it opens up and there's nothing underneath.
Who are you wearing?
Jean-Franco Ferret.
All right, and turn around. Can we see?
Yes, want to see the bustle?
Yes, the bustle. I noticed your body before I noticed you. You look wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Whose dress?
Vera Wang.
Bow ties and necklaces weren't as popular as they have been, but diamonds were definitely in abundance. And there was plenty of gold.
American Express gold cards.
I was carrying this train around, and it's a great dress for stage, but you can't party in it. So in between, I think, musical score and best something, I went and changed clothes.
For some, fashion was very personal.
I designed it along with 2 other people. Yes.
We decided that the back was spectacular. Isn't it? So I asked her to just back into the awards. If you could just back yourself in.
People look really nice this year, less vulgar, less showy, less ostentatious.
Whether these styles are considered hits or misses, these Oscar fashions, as always, will be talked about for years to come. I'm Amy Powell for E! News Daily.
And that's one of my favorite parts of the Oscars, to see what everyone's wearing.
Mm-hmm. Or barely wearing, as the case may be.
For more on Oscar-style E's Academy Award Fashion Preview 95, hosted by Joan Rivers, premieres Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Still to come on E! News Daily, they said it wouldn't last, and I guess they were right. Julia Roberts and Lyle Lovett announce a split.
And the Simpson trial, Kato Kaelin makes a curtain call after he walks away from the witness stand. Next.
I have trouble taking things personal, and that's my fault, and I know it's not personal.
The couple announced their legal separation Tuesday morning in a joint statement saying they remain close and in great support of one another. The two met during the filming of the 1992 film The Player. It was the first marriage for both.
For the first time in 5 weeks, ABC beat out NBC to reclaim the lead in the primetime ratings. Here's a look at the top 5 shows. The Brett Butler comedy Grace Under Fire gracefully landed in 5th place, while the medical drama ER checked in at number 4. Nailing down the 3rd spot, ABC's Home Improvement. The sitcom Friends grabbed the 2nd slot, and NBC's Seinfeld snagged the top spot. Also, late word from Nielsen shows last night Oscar telecast scored the best ratings for an Academy Awards ceremony in 12 years.
I will not lie.
For any amount of money?
For any amount of money.
Kato claimed he told the truth despite his friendship with O.J., and he said he has not cashed in on his accidental fame.
Mr. Kaelin, has anyone from any tabloids approached you to sell your story?
Yes.
Who has approached you?
Everyone. Every tabloid.
How much money have you been offered?
A lot, close to $1 million, I guess.
Kato made a quick exit when he finished his testimony, but he stopped to shake hands, sign autographs, and talk to reporters before leaving the building.
Life is precious, and I realize it, and so I'm much more emotional now.
Limo driver Alan Park said he did not see O.J.'s Bronco when he arrived at Rockingham about 10:20 the night of the murders. Later, he saw a shadowy figure in the driveway.
6 foot, 200 pounds.
6 foot, 200 pounds?
All dark clothing.
And could you tell anything else about this person?
No.
Could you tell whether the person was Caucasian or African American?
Black.
We'll have more live trial coverage Wednesday. Alan Park back on the stand. It starts noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. From Los Angeles, I'm Greg Agnew for E! News Daily.
At his impromptu news conference, Kato added that he'd like to host E's Talk Soup once again. He had a one-day run as a guest host last year. Ratings were so good when he hosted the show over Labor Day. I'm certain the front office might be able to work something out.
Yeah, I'm sure they can. We'll be right back to wrap things up on E! News Daily.
With a look at some rare and exclusive footage of a baby panda born in its natural habitat.
Gregory Hines is a newcomer to TV movies. In his small-screen movie debut, A Stranger in Town, Hines and TV veteran Gene Smart play a cat-and-mouse game they say holds plenty of surprises.
You need cameras there, so when he's at the door, if you're right behind him, you got to get over here.
The little town of Puro, California, about 50 miles north of Los Angeles, stands in for the Texas hamlet where the story takes place. Neither Hines nor Smart will say much about the story, lest they ruin a domino effect of surprises. But we do know Hines is a stranger who becomes progressively more threatening to Smart.
Well, I'm a photographer, freelance.
I'm just an innocent, sweet woman sitting at home with her little baby in a small Texas town, and this man shows up at my door and terrorizes me. But it's not a what they call a woman in jeopardy movie. It sort of starts out that way, and it takes some very odd twists and turns.
She seems to present herself as the victim sometimes, and a couple of twists and turns, and we can't be sure who's the victim.
Hines calls the story a fascinating study of human behavior and is even more impressed with his co-star.
Even in rehearsal, she gives so much of herself. She can start crying right in rehearsal. We've been blocking a scene, and the crew is standing around, and she'll just be doing the scene and just putting so much emotion in it. It's very impressive.
Now, aren't you sweet? Gonna heat it up for me. I'll hold Christopher one.
No, he doesn't like being touched by strangers.
Okay.
Smart says Hines is terrific too. That is until he's within earshot.
And the man has 2 left feet. Did you know this? I mean, it's one of the best kept secrets in Hollywood. He's a schmuck.
Don't worry, it was just a doll. A Stranger in Town airs Wednesday night on CBS. And finally, NBC is going to the Bears Wednesday night. The network is airing a documentary called Secrets of the Wild Panda, exploring one of the rarest and most beloved animals in the world. Until now, the giant panda has never been filmed extensively in its native habitat. Filmmaker Mark Stufer traveled to a remote region of China to film the bear. And for the first time ever, cameras captured a newborn panda in the wild.
The wild panda mother devotes herself entirely to her newborn. She holds and soothes the baby continuously, neither leaving the den nor feeding for 25 days.
Adult pandas eat 80 pounds of bamboo a day. Only about 1,200 bears remain in the wild. Stufer is hoping the special raises awareness about this endangered species. Wow, 80 pounds a day.
Culture on E. I feel like I should be sitting here in a smoking jacket with a pipe and horn-rimmed glasses. 80 pounds of bamboo, that's good roughage, huh?
Yes, it is.
Next time on E! News Daily, Jerry Lewis is back big time. A smash on Broadway. He's also getting rave reviews in a new dramatic movie role.
And the thing that kills me the most is watching my own son flop time after time.
His attitude is one of...
Why Jerry Lewis is enjoying a career renaissance at age 69 on the next E! News Daily. He doesn't look 69.
No, he doesn't. He looks great. And from all of us here at E! News Daily, thanks for joining us. I'm Bianca Ferrar.
I'm Steve Kometko. We're here every day making sure you're caught up on all the day's top entertainment news. We'll see you next time. Before we leave, Bianca's favorite part of the Oscars.
That's right.
A little more Oscar fashion.